Hi, I'm Dr. 𝗵𝗃𝗲𝗿𝗆 with Chiropractic and Sports Health with my assistant Colin here today. We're going to talk about hips, common hip problems that we see in the office, a lot of which can be related to that daily computer desk worker who's sitting a lot during the day, creates an imbalance in the hip that can lead to a lot of chronic pain. So I'm going to show you today just a few stretches that you can do right in your office, pretty easy, that can maybe give you a little bit of alleviation of discomfort in the short term and improve your mobility. So the first one we're going to do today, I'm going to have Colin bring his ankle up over his knee, and he's going to lean in toward his knee a little bit. And so this is stretching the left leg, obviously, and it's stretching a muscle called the piriformis, which is located in the back, in the glute area. So that's where you should feel that stretch. Should be comfortable, not painful at all, but it's helping improve that rotation through the hip. Holding it for about 30 seconds is a good rule of thumb for all stretches in general. So he's going to hold that for 30 seconds before he takes a break and comes back up. The second one he's going to do, I'm going to have you stand up now, Colin, face me. It's going to be a standard quad stretch, which you've probably seen before. So go ahead and grab onto your ankle there, Colin. So with the quad stretch, we're really trying to stretch in the front here in the leg. That quad does play part in what's called hip flexion, which those hip flexor muscles tend to tighten up when you sit for a long time. So you want to make sure that you're getting some good stretch out in the quads, which will become progressively more stiff. Making sure that your knees are staying right together so you're not flagging out to the side, and he's just holding that stretch again for about 30 seconds to loosen that one up. The third stretch might be the most important stretch that we're going to show you today because it's so involved in when people have hip pain related to sitting, and that's the 𝑃𝐿 stretch. So the 𝑃𝐿 muscle is another hip flexor, sits right up in here, and can really tighten up for people when they're sitting. I'm going to show you two versions. So the first version, going all the way down there, Colin. And Colin's going to go all the way down to a kneeling position with one leg. Again, he's stretching the left side here. He's going to make sure that he's posturing up nice and tall, getting those shoulders back, leaning his hip toward me a little bit further to really enhance that stretch. And you should be feeling that right up in the front there is where it should be opening up. Again, holding for about 30 seconds to really let that release as much as possible. If you have knee issues and you can't kneel down, you can do a standing version. So I'll have you stand up now, Colin. Same thing, he's going to get that leg back. So we're going to do that. And at that point, make sure his shoulders are back, good posture, and really stretching through, trying to get that stretch on the same area. If you have imbalances with those last two exercises, you can always hold on to a wall, or you can even use something like a stick to help support you in that position. There's no reason to try to balance it. But again, about 30 seconds for that one too. So those are three stretches that you can practice, you can relax now. That can be helpful for you at work, so you may find some alleviation of pain temporarily, and again, maybe improve that motion. If you are still having persistent hip pain, don't hesitate to give us a call and we'll help you out.